Welcome back, folks. This is Ingrid bringing you another round of Datacrons, this time for Hoth. 4 stat boosts and a matrix shard this time. But first we're going to pick up a couple of required items. The first one's going to be right here in the cantina just as you arrive from the orbital station. You want to pick it up here at the cantina vendor. It's a little pricey, but again, this is once per group, so you can split the cost if need be. The next required item is going to be a depleted Datacron. It's for strength. You're going to be needing to take down this ancient probe droid. Now, it's a rather nasty level 47 champion. You can see it actually follows this path here up through this Republic-friendly area, hostile to us. And by this road spot, it's actually one of the best places to pick it up. And again, that path's right over here on the global map. Once you take it down, and it does tend to hit off target, so be careful. One of the people in the group will pick up this depleted Datacron. There is only one to pick up, but again, only one's needed per group. Make sure you stick with the guys if they need it, the strength Datacron, and if they don't need it, well, at least thank them for helping you on the fight. It's a pretty little rough one there, even at 50. But next item we're going to do is pick up from the first travel point beyond the spaceport if you're questing, and head right down to about here, south of this little heroic spot. You're going to look at a little archway here for this little block of ice. The hydro thinner is what will actually melt this for you and allow you access to that red matrix shard. Again, only one hydro thinner needed per group. Once it's melted, everybody can access it. Next one up, we're going to head all the way to the furthest east travel point to pick up Presence Datacron this time around. Head north from the travel point, and once you get there, continue heading north for the tunnel right here. If you got your bloom on, you'll actually see it show up in the distance right there up on that ledge. But to get there, you're going to head through where I pointed a moment ago, this tunnel right here. Work your way past these creatures, kill them as needed. And once you get through this tunnel, head up the hill to your left, past the radar dish on your left there, to the ledge and the back. Climb up onto the ledge, work your way over to the end and around the corner. Once you get over here, make sure you don't follow this lower path over to the left. You might not make the jump. It's safest just go ahead and climb up on the higher path here. And once you get to the end, hop on down, take the hit of damage, heal yourself up, and then once that's done, follow this right wall. There'll be a little path you can follow up into one last tunnel. Head through that tunnel down to the end and pick up your Datacron. Presence +4, always handy. And once you get that, you probably want to quick travel back and work your way up to the northeast. Again, on the local map, you just kind of follow the path over to the east, up the dotted path here, through the fallen ship to the entranceway of this heroic area. You're going to actually be jumping off this archway in a second. Now, if you're high enough level, and I'm 45 at this point, you can actually skip around this first group. But unlike the Republic, who can just walk through this area, you have to actually fight through this heroic spot. So you're going to need to take down this group, bring a friend. Once they're all gone, just keep following that left wall. You can avoid fighting this group and just climb up right where you see here. Work your way up the ledges. And generally what you're going to do here is head pretty much due east. Now there's a couple of ways you can do it. There's a lot of places to drop down. I'm just going to show you one path here. But basically we're just working our way back over to that archway I pointed to at the beginning of this particular section of the video. Now once you get over to this spot, you're going to see quite a bit of a long drop down below you right here. Now that's the only one that might actually cause some significant damage, so you want to head over to the right a little bit, drop on down onto this archway mentioned earlier, come over here to this edge, jump on down to the ledge below, and we'll begin our trek across the star here. First time onto the ship, run down to the end. Look down to your right, make sure to turn sprint off just in case you don't overshoot anything here and pancake at the bottom. Go ahead and turn sprint back on. Run around the ledges here, carefully making all the little necessary jumps. Some of them are a little harder than others. And work your way back onto the ship for a second time. Run on down and get back onto the ice. Admire the ship over to the right. Work your way carefully around these ledges and back up. And take a flying leap here. Again, work your way around and hop onto the ship for the third and final time. And be careful this time around. You get into a habit of jumping on the ice, jumping on the ship, jumping on the ice, but when you get to here, do not jump down. If you jump down onto a fourth section of ship, you will end up having to do the whole section over. There's no way I can see to recover it and get back up there, unless of course you're with a friend and you can do the whole bolo deal. But anyway, once you climb up, work your way over here, hop your way up onto the ice, and claim your datacron. Endurance +4 after finishing an endurance run appropriately enough, as if you didn't spend enough time running around on Hoth. Next up, strength +4. This one requires that depleted datacron you got from the ancient probe droid earlier. At the north entrance on the east side there, you're going to head over to this pipe. Again, there's the item you need. Only one per group. And work your way up the pipe, then down the ledge to this generator. Drop on down. Be careful here not to overshoot. Not that it's much of a trek back, but not like the last one. But, you know, still. And wait for all your friends to catch up. Make sure everybody's over in the area. Let them hop down and get close by. Then go ahead and click on the panel below your feet. Give it a few minutes to charge. And once it's charged, go ahead and click, do a little hovering act, and grab your strength +4. Last datacron here on Hoth is going to be Cunning +4 from this southern entrance. You're going to go ahead and head inside, work your way over to the east side onto an elevator, very slow moving. I'll go ahead and accelerate, climb on up here. You're going to head over this way, climb up here, work your way around some boxes, ride a box across, ride a box back across, and jump over here to get your datacron. Go ahead and show you the path real quick. Let's kill this guy. Boom. And jump up onto the forklift or whatever that is to your left. Do your normal datacron leaping up the crates, onto the smaller crate, on the ledge here. Go ahead and turn your sprint off here so you don't overshoot this jump, and jump down on the box below. And you're waiting at this point for this box over here to come to you. I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead. Wait till it gets to a standstill, jump up on, and ride it back across. Right here. Let's go ahead and take another jump. And as soon as the box gets close enough, go ahead and hop on down, up onto the other crate, and again here we're going to hop over onto this box right here. Now at this point you may get it on the first pass, may get it on the second pass, just depends how they line up, but the whole object is going to be to try to jump onto this box. You're going to see actually I caught it, by the way I'm moving, on the way back. I couldn't catch it on the way there. But if you have Jedi speed, Force speed, make sure to go ahead and use that to get the boost you need. If you're not of a class that does get that bonus, unfortunately this isn't a mount area, so you have to make this jump as best you can. You can see I barely caught my feet on it. Ride it down and back up. Leap up and claim the final datacron, Cunning +4 here on Hoth. Now, next up, we're going to be heading to Belsavis to pick us up some items there, and one of the most annoying groups, in my opinion. Until then, thanks for watching. This is Zengrin, signing out. Have a good one, folks.